We have now interrupted your regularly scheduled programming to bring you.
All right, welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the Warheads. But I'm going to dispense with the introductions because y'all know who we are. I just wanted to ask the question: is the wife becoming an extinct and endangered species? There's so much stuff going on around the world on the internet today. We see women twerking in restaurants, going viral. You know, people saying, "Oh, that's not classy at all," and it isn't. You know, but just a few things that have come to my attention this week. And there's this video of this rapper named Moneybagg Yo. Have you guys heard of him?
Yes.
And so at the video, well, I'll just play the video real quick. Let's take a look.
Y'all mad for me? Yes, I sniffed that nigga nuts, and I would sniff that nigga nuts again, and I would sniff that nigga nuts again, and I would sniff that nigga nuts again. Ari is Ari. I don't give a fuck about that whole Ari. I don't give a fuck about no hoe. I don't give a fuck if he's with his baby mama, his motherfucking sister, God himself. Bitch, that nigga is mine. You hear me? That nigga belongs to every bit of me. Hell yeah, I was up in them nutsack. Sniff them, see what they smell like. Yeah, I need that scent on my nose, daddy. Yeah.
Damn! All right, so after that video, guys, what's your take on this young lady and what she's doing to Moneybagg Yo and what she said afterwards? I think that was hilarious.
I know one thing. I want to put a ring on this chick. You know, I was very stimulated by everything she said, and I want her to keep that energy up all day, every day. But yeah, no. As a single guy, you know what I mean, who's not looking for any wife credentials out of any of these chicks nowadays. Yeah, no, I'm very turned on by everything that she said, and like I said, I want her to keep up that energy. But for the guys who are looking for wives, and that's a lot of us, you know, who are looking for women who don't exhibit, you know, this type of energy, good luck. Good luck, brothers. You know what I mean? Because
you know who you remind me of? Y'all remember the Booty Bandit from Boondocks?
Yeah.
Like, I like you and I want you. The easy way or the hard way?
That's what it is, brother. That's what it is. You gotta understand the landscape. You know what I mean? And once you do understand what's out here, you know what I mean, and what you are playing with, then that's when you walk accordingly, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know, for me in my world, this is not a problem. I'm all in the whorism. I'm all in the whorism. You know what I mean? I'm swimming in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like,
it's modern day thoughtsism, man.
Yeah.
Modern day thoughtsism. That's I don't know. That's a little ratchet. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife, man. Literally. Everybody tries and it always fails.
I think I liked how she said she didn't even care what God said.
You may not be able to turn a hoe into a housewife, but you can turn into a genitive that mouth right. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you can, but that matters what you're subscribing for and what you're looking for. So, yeah, that goes with that. But I mean,
clearly, this ain't my conversation.
Oh, why you say that? Why you? Yeah. Because at the end of the day, we need a woman's perspective, you know, and me just saying what I'm saying, you know, that's just my stance. But I do also, there's a part of me that still wants to have a decent woman at the end of the day. So, yeah, no, we're gonna need perspective, and we're gonna need decency at the end of the day. So we're gonna need you to bring all of that, because we're in a lot of mucky area right now. Very murky, very mucky, very muddy. You know what I mean? It's dirty around here. It's dirty around here.
It's dirty. I'm old school, y'all. I can't roll and rock with none of that. You know, like I said, when I watched the video, she ratchet. She ratchet, and ain't no decency coming up out of that. You know, so but if you just looking for a good time and happy endings, hey, that might be your girl. But like I say, the ones who talk all that talk ain't walking that walk. She ain't giving up all that like that. She might be, but I've been told by men that they've dated women like that. They go to the club and they all this and all that on the dance floor, and they tell them what they can do, and then when they get to doing what they doing, walls is messed up, ain't nothing to grab them on, ain't nothing to hold on. You just slip on out, you slip on in, and slip on out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, that's been my you know, conversations with men. So them women like that, I think what y'all want to look for is some modest, private women. You know what I mean? Like some women that don't put all private dancer. I'm a private dancer.
Dancing for money. She's dancing for money.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
Yeah. She done pulled out the Teddy P. But that's why I'm trying to ask the question. Are wives an endangered species? And as I ask this question, I want to transfer over to this other video called WAP Pool.
I know that we got it, I might even guarantee it. When she tied me up to turn me right into a paraplegic pair of shoes. I got the envy on them, make you stare and see him. We ain't paying for him, now you ought to know I'm wearing free ones. When you go to me, I gotta know, is there a reason it was so abrupt? I kinda had to think that there would be one. Conversations out of state, they asking where are we from? I don't care about you, I got me a chick that's Caribbean.
Okay, so now that we've seen the WAPU, which actually stands for worthless and pathetic, what's your guys' take on this video?
Dude, I was even more entertained by this video than the last one. Oh my Jesus. We need a replay.
You were just ratchet Roscoe. I'm gonna call you ratchet Roscoe.
All right, you know,
you anything excites you, boy. God damn, you need to know.
I was entertained. You know,
are you entertained?
You know, so yeah, no, I just happen to be.
You know what? Men are visual. Y'all are visual, and you know what? Sex is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it is. I mean, like I say, I'm traditional, but I understand y'all brothers, y'all go, some of y'all men go overboard with that stuff, and you know, all of that's fine, you know, and some of y'all don't even want it from one woman, you want it from 2 and 3, 55,000 women. So I don't know. So that's y'all. See, I'm a woman, so I really can't speak from that. So I understand why you would like it. I mean, you know, I understand, Roscoe. It's okay. You can be ratchet. You can.
Yeah.
Roscoe, I know you with me. Roscoe from that Luke Skywalker era. Don't stop, pop that coochie, let me see you do the
get it. Yeah, I'm with it. You know what I mean? But I know, Peeps, I know you with me, though, bro. I know you with me.
I personally second that notion. As a single young man, that's a party. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But bring it on, man. Let's get the Hennessy going. You know what I'm saying? A couple of Plan Bs, and let's do this shit, you know?
Oh, Eric, I am so shocked and called to hear you say that.
What?
Oh my God! See, you done let a little bit of your ratchet side out today. Oh my God, this has exposed you to another level. I thought you was a decent brother.
I am a decent brother, but also.
Hey, Zoe and Jovan. Hey, we right here. Wait a minute, my cousin. I don't even know what my cousin think. Cuz, what's up? You in on this?
At that party.
I was just gonna say.
I have sensitive.
Hey, anything you say, It's gonna
What?
be held against you. You better
No,
make
I
sure
was
you
just gonna
choose your
say.
person
No, I was
wisely.
gonna say like in another life that would have been the party, but that's not where I stand today, so I can't say.
Zoe
So that's
can't
Exactly.
come.
why I look at it from a
Oh, Zoe
different
done
angle.
grown
Zoe
up.
can't
Zoe
go to
done
the party.
grown up.
So
Right.
no, it's not that I can't go. It's that I choose not to.
Nah.
You, no, you gotta choose your battles because, especially today, you're fighting the women that are trying to get in rather than anything.
Preach, Zoe.
That's really what you're trying to, or that's what you try to avoid.
All right. Apparently, Zoe's trying to bring us back to level-headedness. You know what I mean? Zoe's
Hey, Zoe
bringing
I'm
about to
agreeing
Zoe
with
about to
you.
sing a
I'm
gospel
agreeing with
song.
you when
Hey,
I was in
Zoe
your
about to
life
sing a
lane.
gospel song.
But
I'm
single life
coming
ain't my
on.
life lane. I'm engaged.
See,
So
Zoe still be singing them 90s songs. It's been an hour since you've been gone.
no, my man, no.
It's all right, brother. It's all good, though. If you found one that's worth it, go ahead,
But
bro. Sing them
and
songs.
see, that's what I'm saying. But now you guys have to look at the same thing that I look at. Why it defers me away should kind of defer you away. But you go in that party not really expecting to have a lifelong lasting partner. That's what I'm saying. That's the difference between what you're going to the party for as what they're going to a party for. They're going for somebody that can, pay the next couple of months rent, do whatever, so they can lollygag and do the real housewife shit. And you work, you do your shit, and just come to me when I want.
Right.
And that's a lot of people fall into the slogan happy wife, happy life. That's just a lie.
Yeah.
You gotta both be happy. It should be happy together. It shouldn't be either or.
Yeah, he's saying some real stuff. Happy spouse, happy house.
That's
Like, we're both husband and wife. But as far as I'm concerned, when I want to go into the WAP, the worthless and pathetic house, see, there's a alternate universe version of me. He gonna go in there and he gonna go in. But this universe version of me, I wouldn't want to waste my time. And my sinuses are sensitive, and I don't know what kind of skills I'm gonna run into when I go into that WAP house. I'm just
that too.
No. And not to mention that pool, bro. You know what I mean? I'm very scared to see how murky that pool is looking. You know what I mean? Once the party
should have got a bigger pool.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm like Tupac and I get around, man. Hey, I'm on, man. Thank you. Exactly.
Hey, if they were really in the pool, though, you see what they really look like.
Yeah,
but messing around.
Tupac had his clothes on too, because he ain't want to catch no herpes.
That's what I was just about to say. Messing around in that WAP pool party, you're gonna have to get around to a clinic. But anyway, I'm going to transition. In the news and social media news this week, there's this singing artist. Her name actually sounds like Blizzo, because if you say her actual name, you might get your account banned by Instagram and Facebook. So we're just gonna go with Blizzo. We know Blizzo because in the news. I don't know if y'all heard of this, but wasn't she trying to date Captain Crunch or somebody? Can you help me out?
Yeah, she did was she sent him a message on Instagram, I believe, and asked him out for a date. Was saying that she, what's up? What's up, Captain America? She needs to back off.
She better leave Captain Crunch alone. That's what she better leave. She better leave that man alone.
He ain't for all those groceries.
Yeah.
Low-key, I heard that she shot a shot at Captain Crunch, Captain Marvel, Captain Planet. Like a whole list of cats, man. She love us some captains, man.
She loves some captains.
She went out to Captain Marvel too.
Hey,
she likes Captain Crunch.
Hey, no captain is exempt. No captain is exempt.
Colonels and all.
Captain Kangaroo. You know what I mean? We get to throw all the captains in there. Throw all the captains in.
Colonel Sanders too.
Well, this woman whose name sounds like Lizzo, she has a song out with the queen of the WAP, Cardi B, called Rumor. And on her particular song, I thought that this was interesting because, she's in the media because she said people have been fat shaming her, they've been going in, yada, yada, yada. But I thought these lyrics were kind of interesting. She said, my ex-nigga, he blew it last year. I thought I would lose it. Reading stuff on the internet, my smoothie cleanse and my diet. No, I ain't F Drake yet. She goes on to say, if you thought that I was ratchet with my ass hanging out, just wait until the summer when they let me out the house.
See, that's Blizzo with them COVID threats. You know what I mean?
Everything.
That's a whole COVID threat right there. Like, man, boy, she gonna let the whole thing out when they allow her to come outside. But she ain't say nothing about no mask.
I have a question though, really seriously, because I keep trying to understand why is it when it comes to the black community or black women, why is it always this push to accept this beautiful black woman? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because these black women really out here big, and there's some men that do like them. Okay, I ain't gonna say that because there's some black men that do like beautiful, big, especially down south. That's what they say. These guys do like black women that are big. And they go and say, okay, well, back in the day, if they was big women were worshiping Africa and all this stuff. Okay, I get all that, but my thing is, what is the agenda behind pushing? Because Monique tried it. She's talking about skinny bees all the time. Skinny bee this, skinny bee that. Now she want to be one. But did she go back and did she tell her audience that she was encouraging to be big and to be, this out of shape, voluptuous woman? You know what I'm saying? Did she go back and tell them it's okay to be healthy and lose weight? It's like, it's not about, it's about your health too. And I mean, you could be skinny and be unhealthy, but I see what the trend that I've seen in Hollywood and with these women that come out big, they start losing weight. So Blizzo, I'm thinking like right now she's on that tip where they trying to get her to push through with this big agenda, this woman being big agenda. But I think it might change in a little while because at some point they want to be smaller. But it's just like they're trying to exude this confidence. It's not confidence. That's insecurity to me. I don't think there's no person that's just big and confident unless you just in self-denial for real.
Well, see, it's not so much that she's big, cuzzo. Speaking about Blizzo. What it is her sexual market value is in the trash, essentially. Yeah, there are men who like her, but she's trying to go outside her league, is what it is. She wants Captain Kirk to smash her. She wants Drake to smash her. And notice, she's not talking about relationships. She's just talking about strictly from a sexual perspective. It's a big sister out there, Gabby Sidibe. Gabby Sidibe ain't trying to get smashed by Captain Kirk. She got her a nice little Caucasian boy, who's in her league, who love her big rotund butt. And that's what Blizzo needs to do. She's getting in her feels because, she's saying she wants these A-list celebrities, but those men have access to other more physically beautiful women. Why would they waste?
Why would they pick you? That's what Kevin Samuels would be saying. Why would he pick you? You got kids, you got all this baggage. Why would he being a single man with his stuff together have to pick you when he got all these other options?
Why would you buy a rent?
And they say beauty is in the eye of the beholder and all these different things and stuff, and I get that too, Everybody ain't the same. Every man is not the same. Every man don't like the same things, but you all are visual. But I always tell women like this, like if a man got his stuff together, he's going to the gym, he's eating right, he's doing things to keep his life healthy in every aspect in his life. And then he comes across you who says, accept me how I am, because that's how a lot of black women think. You can accept me like this. I don't have to change. I shouldn't have to do this. Why do I have to do all these things for you to accept me? But we want you to have money. We want you to look good. We want you to smell good. You know what I mean? We have all these requirements, but when it comes to them, it's like, set me how I am, take me how I am. And I don't agree with that. But the thing is, they always lead with this sexual agenda, these sexual innuendos, these bigger, voluptuous blizzo women. It's like, I could do this and I can do this and I can do that. She can't. If you want to be warm, get you a big woman in the winter. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, but
I can keep you warm too.
It's all
I'm
women in
110
general.
pounds, but
It's not all
I
women, but it's all women in general. Because it's.
I didn't say all women. I didn't say all women.
No. I said it's not all women, but it's all women. As respect, there is no race. It's a lot of people just looking for, like, they made their bed, and now they have to either deal with it or. I mean, it's weird because she suggests a very unhealthy lifestyle to the ones that she influences. And then she gets mad when she doesn't get what she wants. But you can't just, no. She's trying to play the empathy role.
But what's the idea, though, of
pity. She's trying to get a pity, or she's just trying to make sure that she's hot. She has to stay relevant somehow.
It ain't gonna work. Like, dudes
no, it ain't gonna work. But that's the dirty cycle that she's in as herself. Like,
yeah, Cause I appreciate you trying to be the voice of reason, but we ain't here for that today.
No, I'm not. I'm really not. No. I'm really just like telling black women, like, yo, I had this conversation with some girls in the group that I was in on Facebook, and she was like, I'm big and I'm beautiful, and any man I could get. I'm like, that's not true. I said a professional man, a man that got his stuff together, and he want a woman, and he wants to marry her. He's not picking you. He's not picking you. I don't care. He's not picking you. He's not picking you. Ain't no man in his right mind really just don't want a big woman like that, unless that's just something he's attracted to. But most men are not attracted to no big women. I'm sorry, they're not.
I'm gonna say this. I have fetishes. You know what I mean?
You got fetishes.
And I'm not gonna say what those fetishes are necessarily, but I'm like a lot of men that have particular fetishes. So some things are not off limits when they are to some other people. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, could I? You know what I mean? And I actually like 110 pounds too. You know what I mean?
Roscoe. Can we put it on the record that you have a chubby fetish?
I have fetishes, bro. I'm not gonna speak to what my fetishes are, and I'm not gonna let you just put my business out in the street.
He said the varieties.
Oh, but we already know where you're going with that, because a lot of men do like voluptuous women with all of this, and so they can shake it, and
there's a limit. There's a limit, and a lot of girls just get a pass.
And see, and also I was going on to compliment your 110 pounds too.
I think I didn't stop you. That was my cousin.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So I was going there, but y'all want to put my fetishes on Front Street.
Right.
You know what I mean? And y'all wanted to do that. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
So,
Roscoe, this is your conscience. It's okay. Your conscience. It's okay, Roscoe.
I will say
it's
this.
Okay.
I will say this.
Roscoe, this is your conscience speaking.
I will say this, though. I noticed he didn't say no. At any rate, as we transition to what this show is really about, we can all say we know who Amber Rose is. She rose to fame when Kanye West took her on the stage with a Hennessy bottle and grabbed her by the derriere at the MTV Music Awards, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, Amber Rose, Amber Black Rose, Amber Black Dahlia. Oh yeah, we know this bald head.
Queen Foot. Isn't that how you're formerly known as?
This is my question on Amber and a couple of them other chicks that's out there. If she's so cold, why she ain't got these guys looking for her today with a flashlight? Like, real talk, if she was that cold, these guys would be, no, I'm not letting that go. I ain't letting that go. They ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she a couch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to, the nitty gritty, maybe she just there. You know what I'm saying?
I can answer that question, brother Peoples. She's just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
If you can remember a few years back when she was running around with 21 Savage, you can see 21 Savage was under a spell. He had him at slut walks. He was claiming he was a slut. He would follow her around like a little puppy dog.
Yep.
And then eventually that spell wore off because why? She's a one-trick pony. And that's what brings us to where we are today. She was dating this guy for at least the past couple of years named Alexander Edwards. And Alexander Edwards was doing exactly what Amber Rose was promoting. But I want to read her little social media tirade about what's been going on. And she says, and I'm going to read it in a very sad voice, I'm tired of getting cheated on and being embarrassed behind the scenes. All 12 of y'all bums. I'm talking about the women that her man was cheating on her with. Y'all can have him. Y'all very much knew he was in a relationship with a baby, and y'all decided to screw him anyway. I saw all the texts and DMs. Y'all were well aware, but y'all don't owe me any loyalty. So it's whatever. I can't be the only one fighting for my family anymore. I've been so loyal and transparent, but I haven't gotten the same energy in return. I'll never say the girls' names because I'm not in the business of ruining lives, but y'all know who y'all are. Ask for him. The lack of loyalty and disrespect is ridiculous, and I'm done.
I see. I can't stand this right here. I'm sick of this. When are sluts allowed to ask for loyalty? Since when? I've never heard of that. Like, this chick is a walking oxymoron / contradiction. Like, if I've ever seen one. And before we get to anything else, this is the question that I have to ask. What is this chick famous for? What is she famous for?
Dating Kanye West.
Kanye's
girlfriend. Wasn't Ivanka? Yeah, and then Kanye's girlfriend.
Like, I mean, so this chick, she don't make nothing. She don't make no bags, no lipstick. She ain't
probably do now.
She ain't no barber.
I'm gonna tell you what she makes. She makes sluts.
Yep.
No, you know what she should have made? She should have made a sex tape. She should have made a sex tape, because then we know what her worth is. You know what I mean? Like we know that she's good for something.
She didn't learn nothing from her own kind. Kim Kardashian. She didn't learn nothing from Kim and them. She should have learned something from Kim and Ray J. She, okay, let me go ahead and leak something, because she try to have her little body. See, the thing about it is she tried to clown black women too. She said she was from Philly and all that, and she was all this and all that. And the sister and the brother had to come on there and like, yo, you can't come over here dissing the sisters and the brothers. You know what I mean? Because we actually will pick them before we pick you, because she was literally, I don't know if you guys heard about that, but she was literally on there. On this show and trying to put down the sisters from Philly, the black women from Philly, because I guess that's where she's from. Yeah. So, I think a lot of women, what they do too, even women like that, it's just like these women out here say, I don't want to be married, or I don't need a man. You're lying. So you're out here putting yourself out here, being a hoe, being a slut, doing whatever, screwing everybody, but really deep in your heart, you don't really want to do that. But really in your heart, you really seeking a man to love you and to be with you and treat you like a queen or treat you like a woman. I don't even like that word queen, by the way, but that's what these girls use out here. But they're lying to themselves. A woman, if she's a woman, she wants a husband. She want to be with somebody. She want to be dedicated to somebody. I mean, if she wants a husband. Now, if you just want a nigga, just like that dude told old girl on the shot, and she cheating on, they had an open relationship with her husband, and then she come back to him like, what if I go ahead and leave my husband? He's like, I already knew he was gonna say, "I'm your
I'm the
nigga,
nigga
not
you
your
call when your
husband.
girl get locked up over some
I'm the
bullshit
one
and you
that you
need
call
money in
when
a
you and
pinch.
him
I'm
having
the
problems."
nigga who you call
And she said,
when your son brought
oh,
cancer
okay.
on him and he need a
You see
haircut
what I'm
real
saying?
quick.
So it's like y'all, they looking for niggas.
I'm your
You
nigga,
looking for
Tiff.
a nigga's gonna give you what a nigga gonna
Not
give
your
you,
husband.
and that's the D
Oh.
only. And he might give you a little something after that, maybe a little cocktails to take you out, but that ain't really what a woman is. If she a woman, that ain't really what she wants. But they're afraid to commit because they're afraid of a man cheating on them.
She gonna
Because
get
that
a
was her
kiss.
problem.
She gonna get a kiss on the forehead. But what you got, Eric?
Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to be long-winded.
Y'all all good, man. I mean, hey, look. She's one of the originators of the culture that we're living in now, but she's gotten older. She's gotten older now. And now it's catching up with her. And she may not even see what she's helped create, because she's not the only one. But yeah, it's come back to bite her in the ass. You know what I'm saying? And that falls also on her taste of men as well. Hey, that's the energy that you're throwing out. That's the energy that she got back. So, well.
I say you have to be a savage if you even kiss this chick. You know what I mean? Like, you'd have to be a savage. So 21 Savage, he earned his title messing with this chick. He earned his title messing with that chick.
But I think it's funny
the
that
stripes on the battlefield.
Yeah, the definite savage.
I think it's funny though that she said that she didn't get the same energy, and yeah, she got exactly what she was putting out there. Like, that literally doesn't make any sense. She basically is she's like 37. She's coming up to being 40. She's making a last minute attempt. She's switching the whole sport. She's giving the slut shit a whole no, I don't want to be referred to as that no more. And this is what I feel like today. And goes on to the next shit. And that's what I'm saying. Like, women and men aren't held to the same standard. A lot of women can just do that. Just like Blizzo and I mean, there's a lot of them, like people said.
What is she doing? What is she doing, Zoe? What did you say? What did you say before?
Oh yeah, she's trying to switch the whole sport in the middle of the season. Like, that shit doesn't make no
sense. She switching sports in the middle of the season. I love that shit.
And Zoe, you right, because you know what Monique did. And see, this is why I don't have no respect for Monique, but that's her choice, that's her lifestyle. But see, when she was on that big girl tip, big girl this, big girl that, skinny bees this, skinny bees that, she was all for being voluptuous and being big. They try to use these little, terms to make being big sound good, but whatever. But see what she did was
Cuz we talking about sluts right now.
I know. No, but this I'm saying, to justify the slutty behavior. I don't care if it's being big women. I'm gonna bring it together. Just let me talk. So
you got 30 seconds.
Okay. So when she was out there being a big slut, and talking about giving up knob and all that, giving up fellatio and all that, and how big of a slut she was being a big slut. But when she decided to get married to her second husband, and she wanted to have this open marriage now she wanted to be open. But that's what she had to do to change her game from coming out that big slut girl world into being a married, but still being a slut in the marriage. Because she said that, what if I want to be with another man? But see, she had to compromise. You see what I'm saying? So then these women get into compromising, trying to get out that so-called slut, whole world that they was in when they was so-called single or doing whatever they was doing. They making transitions. But Zoe made a good point, and the only point that I'm trying to make is that's what Monique did to me.
But you can't turn her into a housewife. It's been proven before.
All right, so
men are marrying nothing but hoes these days. They trying to turn them into housewives. Portia just got married to somebody's husband. So I mean, hey, I don't know.
Right, and that's the point, and that's why I asked the question: are wives, true wives, in the traditional sense of them being honorable, virtuous, moral, are they an endangered species? And so I'll say this about Amber Rose. It's time for you to chill out, take a back seat. I'll say this about Amber Rose. For years, she has sat up here and promoted for our daughters to go out there and be sluts and have uncommitted sex left and right. And now her chickens have come home to roost. You know, I think the irony of this situation is out of this world. It's stupendous. That's what I was trying to say. It's stupendous. And so you got to be careful what you ask for because you just might get it. Water always seeks its own weight. You always attract what you are. And that's exactly what Amber Rose has done. So she can cry all she wants. All these years, she should have been sitting up here trying to have loyalty walks, telling these young women to be loyal to their boyfriends and to their husbands instead of slut walks. At any rate, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Warheads out.